Hello YouTube, how is everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got an awesome video for you guys, and I have a GTA 4 lore video that's actually coming out in a few days, kind of like later in the week, maybe like midweek next week. But anyways, I have a really interesting video for you guys, and I really hope that you guys share this video and you like this video. If you guys do enjoy this video, do drop a like. And normally I don't ask people to share my content, but if you can share this video and get it, so a lot of people can see it. You don't even have to share the video, but if you could just share the petition, because that's the most important thing, that would just help out tremendously. And if we could get this petition to just even 1,000 signatures in a week, I think that would be amazing. But basically, I was playing GTA 4, multiplayer, about 2 weeks ago for the 15th anniversary, because GTA 4 came out April 29th, 2008. And GTA 4 is my all-time favorite game. I even have the Nico Bellic tracksuit on right now. But GTA 4 is my favorite GTA game, and the reason it's always been my favorite GTA game is because just the New York setting to it, which is what Liberty City is, and the dark criminal underworld to it. The seriousness of the story. The stories were so good in it. The characters were all linked, including Johnny, Nico, Luis, that all of their stories were just linked together in just this awesome, crazy thing, including just the diamonds alone. If you just look at the diamonds alone in the GTA 4 story, all of their stories were just linked together really well. And so all these characters had friends, activities, so many different missions, guns, and that's just what I loved about GTA 4. And I love the realism to the game, the dark underworld, all the choices that you could make in the game. A lot of people you can spare. There's people there's different things that you can do. You can choose to go to like the deal at the end of the game. You can choose to kill Dimitri at the end of the game. Like different things, like you can kill Playboy or you can kill Dwayne, and like different things throughout Nico's storyline that you can kind of like shape and change as you go along through it. So that's just what I've always loved about GTA 4, and also the realism in the driving. I just love that. I love the heavier vehicles more. But anyways, is when I was playing on my stream 2 weeks ago for GTA 4, right? I had gotten a lot of attention on that stream. Like, a lot of people were watching the stream at once. And, I had like, I think 700, 800 viewers at peak at once. And so we were playing on the PS3, we were filling up lobbies, and I just see how many people are still interested in this game. They still love this game so much, and it's just such a shame that it's been 15 years since GTA 4 has come out, and Rockstar doesn't even make any kind of post in the newswire. They don't even say in the newswire, they say, here, thank you to the fans for making GTA 4, an awesome success. GTA 4 is on its 15th anniversary. Really don't see anything like that from Rockstar. And so I was thinking to myself, I would really love to be able to play GTA 4 on the PS5. I'd really love that. I'd love a PS5 version, and sure, an Xbox Series X version, and probably they could, put in a remaster version to the PC as well. And I was thinking, what if I just make a petition? And I asked you guys on that stream 2 weeks ago, would you guys like me to make a petition about this, talk about this? And the overwhelming answer was yes, do a petition on it. So here's my petition on it, remaster GTA 4 for the PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. And I'm going to read you guys through my petition here. I typed this up. I really thought out what I was saying here. And I'm going to explain everything as I go through my petition. I'm going to explain what I mean exactly. So please, sign this if you can and share it. Anybody that you think is a fan of GTA, just share it with them. Share this with them. Because I know I'm going to have people that are going to come in the comment section and they're just going to say, haha, Professional. Like, Rockstar's not going to do anything. They're not going to listen to you. Probably not, but at least we're trying. We're trying to do something. And if we could actually convince Rockstar to get a GTA 4 remaster, I think that would be awesome. And I think this would attract so many new players to a GTA also with it. But anyways, let me read this for you. Please remaster Grand Theft Auto 4 for current-gen consoles, including the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Grand Theft Auto 4 is one of the greatest games ever made. For many, this is their favorite Grand Theft Auto game of all time. It is my favorite as well. Yes, it is my favorite as well. And I wrote why it's needed. When Grand Theft Auto 4 first came out on April 29, 2008, it surpassed so many players' expectations. It was a rebooted version of Liberty City with an even bigger and larger map. The story was really well written, with Nico Bellic, a Yugoslavian war veteran who had a troubled life, arriving in America. GTA 4's story was very dark, with many choices, and it covered so many gangs and interesting characters. So as you go through GTA 4, Nico runs into so many different gangs. He runs into biker gangs. He runs into the Russian mafia. He runs into the Italian mafia. He runs into drug dealers in Bohan. So, as he goes through the story, there's just so many different gangs that he meets, so many different people that he works for. Eventually meets also an Irish gang. So that's just what I loved about GTA 4's story, is that it just went in so many different it just went in so many different places, and you met so many different characters throughout it. And Nico is also arguably the most tragic GTA character of all time. He was that character that was just broken inside and just had such a troubled past. GTA 4's story was greatly expanded with episodes in Liberty City, which included Johnny Klebitz, a member of the Lost Motorcycle Club. Johnny's story is very different and linked to Nico, especially through the heroin his gang stole and the diamonds. So the heroin is the heroin that the Lost MC stole. Remember, they stole it from the Angels of Death, and then they tried to sell it. They tried to get Elizabeth to organize a deal with Charlie, but Charlie turned out to be an undercover cop. And then later, Johnny also was the one who stole the diamonds from from Tony Prince and gave it to Ray. Well, he dumped it at the trash, and then Ray collected it. But that whole diamond storyline linked all three characters, because it was diamonds that originally belonged to Ray Bulgarin, but Tony Prince bought it not knowing it belonged to Ray Bulgarin, and it gets stolen by the Lost. And then Nico and Johnny have to sell it. Luis gets it back. So it just leaves this huge crazy thing just along with the diamonds. And eventually Nico and Packy try to get the diamonds back from Luis when they kidnap Gracie Ancelotti. So the point that I'm making here is I just loved how these three storylines were linked. And the thing about this is, in my personal opinion, I think the three character system in GTA 4 worked better than in GTA 5. And the reason for that is because in GTA 5, these characters are oftentimes on the same mission together. Sometimes you might have like a character doing like a mission by themselves, or you might have like two characters there, but oftentimes these characters are together. And their story is just one big story, where in GTA 4 you had three different stories, and each character had their own antagonist. Nico's antagonist was Dmitry Raskolov, Johnny's antagonist was Billy Gray, and Luis's antagonist was Ray Bulgarin. And each of these characters had their own friends, they each had their own activities, there was different guns and vehicles with each expansion. So Episodes of Liberty City was just such an awesome expansion. And this was the time when people bought Episodes of Liberty City, they bought it mainly for the single player back then, but how times have changed is now it's all about the multiplayer that developers are caring about. But back then, we bought it mainly for the single player, and we loved every bit of it. And then we had the Ballad of Gay Tony, playing as Luis Lopez, a former criminal trying to live a legitimate life now, the bodyguard of Tony Prince, one of the most famous nightclub owners of Liberty City. He gets thrown into a life of crime once again, and his story becomes linked to Nico and Johnny with the diamonds. So again, what I talked about, the diamonds, with Luis getting it back from them. Fans loved each story of GTA 4, and this is the perfect opportunity to introduce many new GTA fans to the story. Players have wanted a GTA 4 remastered for many years, but there's also many new players that would buy it as well. Many GTA 5 players have never played GTA 4, and this would attract a wider audience to it. Many GTA 4 characters appeared in GTA 5, such as Johnny Klebitz. Yep, he appeared for a short time, but Johnny was that guy that Trevor killed, and a lot of GTA 5 players think he was just a Lost MC member that Trevor killed, but they don't even know about his whole backstory, and this would help a lot of players fill it in on that. Rocco Pelosi. Rocco was that guy, remember, that he was on the helipad trying to extort the actors for, he was trying to run a scam with the actors for Meltdown and trying to ruin the movie. Michael eventually got the actors back. Then he started beating up Solomon Richards. Michael eventually chased him down and killed him. So Rocco was a massive character in the Ballad of Gay Tony. He appears as a small character in GTA 5, but he was a massive character then. And so you can introduce a lot of players these characters' backstories, because a lot of GTA 5 players aren't familiar with these characters in GTA 4. And UL Paper is that that IAA agent, that secret government agent that helps Nico out, and eventually he gives him Darko Breivik. And in GTA 5, he plays a bit of a role with the whole, FIB versus IAA missions, and then he also appears in the Doomsday Heist. And then you have Packy McCreary, he appears as a small side character that you can unlock during heists, but he plays a massive role in GTA 4. And making a GTA 4 remaster would show the backstories of a lot of these characters many players didn't know about. Additionally, the next title in the next Grand Theft Auto series might have characters from GTA 4 as it is in the same universe. This would make players familiar with GTA 4 characters by creating a remaster. Now, what I mean by this is that the new universe of GTA games, the HD universe. The HD universe is GTA 4, GTA Chinatown Wars, and GTA 5. And so a lot of people are saying, I wonder what GTA 5 characters going to appear in GTA 6, but what people aren't talking about is what GTA 4 characters could appear in GTA 6, because there might be GTA 4 characters that didn't appear in GTA 5 that will appear in GTA 6. That is entirely a possibility because it is the exact same universe. And by introducing a lot of players to a GTA 4 remaster, they could play this before GTA 6 comes out, before the next GTA game, and so they'd be even more familiar with the story. So now this part, why it would be profitable, because I know I'm going to have people that are going to say it's not going to be profitable, and there's also, those big shots at Rockstar or Take-Two that would think that it's not profitable. Now, I do 100% believe, and I'm sincere when I say this, I 100% believe that if they did a GTA 4 remaster and they did it right, this would sell thousands and thousands and thousands of copies. It would do much better than the GTA Definitive Edition. I'll explain why. There have been rumors that Rockstar have canceled a Red Dead Redemption 1 and GTA 4 remaster due to negative reception of the GTA Definitive Editions. Now I'm saying if this is true, because we don't know if this is the truth. But there's been a lot of rumors that there was a GTA 4 remaster already in the works and a Red Dead Redemption remaster. And what happened was it apparently got canceled due to Rockstar seeing the negative backlash that the Definitive Edition got. But this is what I say. If this is the truth, Rockstar has the wrong idea. Fans wanted a GTA Definitive Edition for GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas for many years. The issue is not that they didn't want them, but that these games launched in such a poor state. They were filled with glitches, the developers were not communicating, and many character models look worse. If GTA 4 was to be remastered and it did not have glitches and had better graphics and was now playable on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, you would have thousands of copies easily sold. This is not something we want rushed. Please, if you do consider it, take your time. Fans will understand. We want a GTA 4 remaster, just not a glitchy one. So basically, I'm going to say this. If this is true, that Rockstar canceled a GTA 4 remaster because they saw the negative reception to the Definitive Edition, that's a really stupid decision to make. Because that just shows that their whole business model is in the wrong direction. And here's why. The reason is because I know that fans wanted a Definitive Edition. They wanted a Definitive Edition of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas for a very long time. And if you look at the comments, just look at the comments on like older videos before the Definitive Edition came out, like when it first got revealed, like 95% of the comments were positive. People were so excited, they were so happy. But then when it came out, a lot of the comments were negative. So why did that happen? It's not that people didn't want the Definitive Edition of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, but they wanted a Definitive Edition that works, one that isn't glitchy, one that doesn't have horrible textures like disgusting rain like it was in the original one before they changed it. When they took out the fog from San Andreas, which like a lot of players liked, they put in like San Andreas music, like the menu music into Vice City, stuff like that, and then some of the character models' faces look just worse in the Definitive Edition than they did in the original one. That's what got players pissed off. It's not that they didn't want Definitive Editions. They did. They wanted these games remastered, but it was that these games just launched in such a poor state and were just filled with glitches and bugs. And that's why players got pissed off. They weren't pissed off that we got a Definitive Edition. They were pissed out that the Definitive Edition itself was a disaster. So that's what I'm saying to Rockstar, is that you guys are wrong. If you actually did cancel a GTA 4 remaster because of just a negative backlash to the Definitive Edition, you're wrong. Because fans want a remaster. We just don't want a glitchy one. I'll wait. I'm willing to wait for some time for a GTA 4 remaster. I don't want it rushed. And I'm sure most people agree with me. We don't want it rushed if you do consider the idea. So that's it. If you don't rush it and you actually release it in a great state, updated graphics, better frames, staying true to the originals, fans will love it. And then I also want to include this. Please include multiplayer. A GTA 4 remaster wouldn't be complete with just a single player and the episodes from Liberty City, but the multiplayer. So this I wanted to include because I was thinking that if they add a remaster, they might not include the multiplayer, and I still think the multiplayer should be included. Please, if you do consider remastering GTA 4, do include the multiplayer. Many players, including myself, had so much fun on the multiplayer back in the day, playing free mode, messing around with friends, to doing fun PvP modes like cops and crooks, trying to escape from the cops, or catching the criminals. So get this, guys. So GTA 4 multiplayer, didn't have as much stuff, obviously, as GTA Online, but it was still fun, just chilling with your friends in free mode. You didn't have to worry about things like KD Warriors back then. When people killed you back then, it wasn't really griefing, it was just messing around. But like in GTA Online, there's just so many ridiculous ways to kill players, and it gets really annoying, like with Mark IIs and stuff like that. But back then in GTA 4, it was just simple. And you had fun PvP modes like Cops and Crooks. Now, Cops and Crooks was really cool, whereas like there was like two versions of it, where one version was like there's like a team of gangsters, and the other was just a team of cops, and everybody had one life, and the gangsters had to get to like a helicopter or a boat like across the map, and the cops had to chase them down. Or there was one version where there was a boss for the gang, and the gang had to protect the boss and get their boss to the extraction when the cop team chased them across the map. I think that was personally a lot of fun, and I think it was one of the best modes ever, in one of the best adversary modes of all time. So that's what I say is the multiplayer was also a lot of fun, and hopefully if they do consider remaster, they also bring in the multiplayer. And I hope to see the multiplayer in, in the Ballad of Gay Tony and for the Lost and Damned too, because each of those also had unique things in their multiplayers. In the Lost and Damned, you had that, I think, club work, where you rode around in MC and did different jobs, and then the Ballad of Gay Tony had all the parachute jumps. And so lastly here, I say please do consider it, Rockstar. GTA 4 is an all-time favorite in the GTA community and has a very strong fan base behind it. GTA 4 playthroughs are some of the most popular GTA content on YouTube, and my lore videos have hundreds of thousands of views showing that there is many players interested in the game and its story. Please do consider a remaster of GTA 4. It would mean so much to the fans and the GTA community. Thank you. Now look, when I'm saying that don't get me wrong here, when I'm saying that my GTA 4 lore videos have a lot of views, I'm not trying to advertise or do anything like that or just promote my content. The point that I'm making is that I make lore content about these games, and so some of these games I make lore content about them. Like some of them are like really old. Like I have like a one video on like Salvatore in GTA 3, which is like a 22-year-old game at this point, and GTA 3 that video has like over 500,000 views, just explaining the lore in GTA 3. And so I'll just show you guys this here. Like this is just showing you guys how interested people still are in the stories in these games. So look, this is one that I made 2 weeks ago, and I made a lore video on just the multiplayer story in GTA 4. Which a lot of people actually don't even know there's a multiplayer story in GTA 4, but there is. And who is Kenny Petrovich? 62,000 views 2 weeks ago. And then this video, this is my most popular GTA 4 video of all time. Why does Dimitri betray Nico? The real reason. A year ago. It's about to be 2 years soon, but this video is going to hit 1 million views. I'm telling you. Eventually, over time, this video will hit 1 million views. At the rate that this video is growing, it will grow. And basically in this video, I explained, what kind of person Dimitri was and why he betrayed Nico, and I analyzed his character. And then who really ratted out Jerry McCreary. I explained who I think ratted him out. Top 5 hidden early signs that Michelle was an undercover government agent. 488,000 views. The characters Nico spares. So this is a video I showed basically what happens to people that Nico spares, because throughout the story, there's certain characters that Nico can kill or spare, and I show basically what happens if you spare them. And then one on Eddie Lowe, the creepiest, most disturbing GTA character of all time, that scary serial killer in GTA 4, 243,000 views. And then, how Playboy X betrayed Dwayne. Look at this, 525,000 views. So, and then I also did this video here, visiting GTA 4's Firefly Island in real life, Coney Island, Brooklyn. GTA 4 lore explained, 62,000 views. And here, you take a look at this here. Nico arrives in America. This is, my first part of GTA 4. 183,000 views. Like a lot of these 80,000 views, 90,000 views. You go through the story like this one, 102,000 views on Nico must decide on who to kill, Francis or Derek. And you just see these playthroughs. When I was uploading these playthroughs the first time, like, 2 years ago, I had people telling me, oh, you're not getting any more views since you switched up your content, because I started switching up my content and started playing the classic GTA games and a lot of different games, but these were videos that grew over time, and so a lot of people were very interested in this. Like, look at this, 135,000 views. Nico finds the man who's killed his friends. 130,000 views on the deal ending. 156,000 views on the revenge ending. So these playthroughs were just really popular, and my lore videos popular. Again, I'm not trying to advertise my content or anything like that. The point that I'm making is when I show you these videos is that these videos I made on GTA 4 specifically. It was just GTA 4 in these videos. There's no other games in these videos, and yet they had gotten so much views. So many people played these, watched these videos, and loved my GTA 4 videos. So the amount of views that these videos get, I'm just trying to show people and show Rockstar that there's a huge interest in GTA 4, and it has a huge fan base behind it. Like, GTA 4 still has a big following, and there's a lot of people that consider GTA 4 the best GTA game, like me, myself. I consider it the best GTA game. So this is proof right here. And you don't even have to look at my channel. If you just look at other channels, like look at GTA series, like that's another great channel, and look at his GTA 4 videos. Some of his GTA 4 videos have millions of views. And then you look at whatever 270. He is arguably the best GTA 4 YouTuber, where he does like He does videos showing the cutscenes of all the characters in the game, and he also does videos showing like all the different fail calls, what you can do in missions, different approaches and stuff. So there's a few channels that do GTA 4 content, and these channels have gotten really popular over time. So right here is the proof that people would love a GTA 4 remaster. You have this much attention on just, the game made in 2008. Imagine if you actually remastered this game. It would attract a lot of people to the game, and a lot more people would start playing it. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I didn't want to talk too long in this video, but I basically want to explain why I love GTA 4 and why I think that this petition is a good idea. And like, if we could actually try to get to 1,000 petitions in like this week, I think that would be an awesome goal if we could just set that. So again, if you like this video, please do like it and share it. You don't have to share my video if you don't want to, but if you could at least share the petition, please, if you could share the petition, it would mean a lot to me and a lot to the GTA fan base. And for the people that are saying, again, the petition isn't going to do anything, at least we're making an effort. At least we're trying to do something. At least we're showing that the GTA 4 community is still very much alive, and there's still people that care about GTA 4. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.